Hello, my name is Amy Jimenez, and I'm here to give you a little testimony about my experience with Dr. Sahara. In a short time, it has truly been an amazing experience, I will say. When I first met Dr. Sahara, I really didn't believe that he can bring me such a long way in such a short time, but I'm a former runner, dancer, and I've always been very active, very athletic, and just a couple months ago I got very ill. My energy level dropped, my weight just dropped tremendously, and it wasn't because I was working out, because I was eating. When I noticed that I started losing weight, I was eating things that I wasn't even used to eating, like, to gain weight, but my digestive system was all whacked out, I will say, and there's just something going on with my body, and I didn't understand what it was. I went to the doctor, and they couldn't diagnose anything. They mentioned that I might have had parasites, but I concluded that I didn't. So, I didn't know what to do until Dr. Sahara's brother recommended me to him. And when I saw him for the first time, immediately he was able to tell me. I remember the words he said. He said, "You're all jacked up." I felt like he knew something that nobody else did, because that's exactly how I felt. I felt jacked up. He did muscle testing on me really quick, and then he told me my head wasn't even on my body right. It was really funny, because I felt when he was actually working on me that first time, I was so skinny that I felt like, oh my goodness, like when he was touching me, I felt it was just like skin and bones. But after that first time, I took the initiative and actually made an appointment to come see him and get diagnosed and treated. And he gave me, first of all, he started me on the simple diet, which I tried following, and it worked out really good. After the first treatment, I did what he told me, and immediately my energy level just rose, and I just felt completely different. I knew I wasn't all there yet, but I just had my third treatment, I believe, and I feel awesome. I really do. I started running again. I just recently ran 2 marathons in a row, which I hadn't done, in a long time. And I feel great. My energy level is back up. It took a toll on my emotions, I think. I think I was just undergoing a lot of stress, family stress or whatnot, and it's helped me a lot to control what I feel, just my life in general. So.
And your digestion's a lot better.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't believe that, emotions or things like that can actually control your digestive system, and that's exactly what it was. So,
and how did Dr. Sahara, how did he figure this out?
Through muscle testing. It's funny how he asks your body if you can have certain foods, or how much sleep you need, how much training you need, and then your body's responding to him. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's hard to believe, but until you try it, you know that it works. And thereafter, I brought in my whole family, and everybody by far has been amazed and has come from being down in the dumps to feeling great. So
awesome.
I really thank him for that.
And what is your goal now, since we fixed your digestion, you got energy, or you don't have this fear of eating something that's going to affect you in the wrong way? What's your goal now?
Well, first of all, to maintain how I feel, and I'm an advocate. I'm just going to become a Sahara clinic advocate because it really, I see people, I'm in the health and fitness field, and I'm a kinesiology major myself, and it's a lot of things that I had learned in school. When you come into Dr. Sahara and you see the applied kinesiology, it's completely different. And it's like Western medicine right now is, to me, is, you know, my dad, I will say, is on medication. And I can see, I mean, it's like night and day, you know, the difference between the applied kinesiology and holistic practice as opposed to Western medicine. And it's really, the less, I would say, the less you put into your body, or the less, you know, I don't know how to put it into words. Can you help me, Doug?
Well, I think you realize too, the less toxicity, less food allergens, the more effective you're going to perform on a mental and physical level. And I've seen that drastically and dramatically with you and your sister and even your brother. And then also, can you tell us, because you're one of our good-looking patients, and your experience as an athlete too, the values of hyperbaric oxygen therapy, even though you've gone in maybe a couple times, what have you experienced?
Oh wow, the hyperbaric chamber is awesome. I truly wish I had one at home, but being a runner and sometimes not having, any athlete would say that, you know, you can overtrain or undertrain sometimes, but oxygen, you know, just like it is very, it's like key in your athleticism or what you do, and just going into the chamber, it just rejuvenates you. It awesome. Just, it's like a deep breath that you can't take when you're just like exhausted or whatnot. It just
awesome.
It brings you back into like norm.
And then what do you do? Like patients will ask, well, what are you doing there? What when you go into there? What do you do?
Sleep. I rest. My body just it feels like it's healing, and I mean you don't have to fall asleep, but it just feels so good to have that. Be able to breathe, you know. Sometimes you walk out on the street and it's like there's so much pollution that you can't even breathe, you know. It's kind of like going up into the woods and, you know, feeling that like
freshness,
fresh air. So.
And then so when you get out, you feel like this huge boost. What do you feel? What personally do you feel?
Personally, I feel like I'm like just when you take a shower, you know. You get out of the shower and you're refreshed. It's like you're refreshed and you can breathe. It's, you know, your body, even your body, like after a long, I'm a dancer, as I mentioned before, and when I stretch or when I do things that help my flexibility, I feel like I can move better. Awesome. When you get out of the chamber, I feel like I could breathe and I could just like go, you know.
Fantastic. And can you tell our Spanish population out there what you experienced before, during, and what you're coming here for maintenance?
Well, obviously you want Spanish. Para los que hablan español, solamente quiero decir que la clínica del Dr. Sahara, la práctica de esta medicina es totalmente diferente y para muchos muy difícil entender hasta que hayan venido y visto lo que pasa o lo que puede hacer el Dr. Sahara. Mi experiencia, yo soy una atleta y de tener una enfermedad que no sabía qué era lo que yo, lo que estaba haciendo mal, y de verlo solamente una vez, fui de 100 libras a mi peso normal otra vez, y mi energía devolvió muchas cosas que no puedo explicar lo que sentí, pero solamente el nivel de energía de saber que lo que controla mi digestión y todo lo que pongo en mi cuerpo es mis emociones y mi mente y lo que siento dentro. Eso fue con lo que me ayudó el doctor Sahara, y lo recomiendo muchísimo. Muchos nos vamos al doctor y pues con la medicina que nos dan, la aspirina o lo que sea, sentimos que nos va a recuperar, pero lo más tóxico que pone uno en su cuerpo es lo peor para uno. Eso es lo que puedo decir. Con comida natural y con agua siento que me he sentido mucho mejor.
Awesome. And Amy, could we share your testimony with everybody, potential patients, student doctors, and other family and friends?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.